What's happening, guys? Okay, we're back on the river. We're in the Tinny, and the plan is to go to this little spot and camp the night, just the other side of Westbrook Park. So about halfway between Tailem Bend and Murray Bridge. And yeah, a little spot I've been looking at for a while. It's in between two willows. I think it's Crown land. I'm not too sure. There's a house back behind it a bit, but there's willows sort of hiding it. But it's always looked like a great little spot to camp. So we're going to get in there and set up the swag. I've got the dinghy all piled up with rubbish. I've just been down and given the dinghy a bit of a run. It was running a bit rough. I cleaned the spark plugs out, went and gave it another test run, and it seemed pretty good. So I've loaded it all up now, and we're going to head off down the river for a bit of a camp. So I'll just show you how I've got it loaded up here. It's pretty rough. We've got the swag there. We've got a chair, we got firewood, there's more firewood up the front there. Yeah. So I think I've got more than I need. So let's hope I can get this dinghy going. And once I get up and running, I'll turn the camera around, show you what I'm looking at. And it is a beautiful day today. It has been a bit wet the last few days, but as I always say, I'm worried about the wind, and no wind today, and that river just looks sensational. So let's get this thing started, and we'll turn the camera around, show you what we're looking at, and that also means it's time to start the music. Okay guys, failure number one, the Tinny's still not running properly. It's surging a lot, on, off, struggling to get it to plane. I think I've got too much gear in the boat, so I'll give it another bit of a play around and we'll see what happens. But I better turn the camera around and just show you a bit so I can put some music on. Here we go.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up, I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
Okay guys, a little bit pissed off. The old motor's not running properly, and where I want to go to is probably about a 20-minute trip. So I'm not going to risk it. Turned around, we're heading home. But I'm going to work something out. I think we might be camping down the river at my place, but we'll head back home and sort something out. Okay guys, we're back home. I'm a little bit pissed off, but it is what it is, and I don't want to risk it with this motor and that. I've got another Yamaha motor up the top on the Suns. We've got about, I think, 3 dinghies all together, and we're just doing one up, so I'm going to wait until we do a few swaps around. We've got one we're going to sell, and we'll do it again when I've got a bit better motor, and not have to worry about whether I'm going to conk out or not. So, looks like we're camping at home. So here we are guys, with that Tinny trip cancelled because of the bit of trouble with that motor, and I'll wait until I get the Yamaha motor on it and we'll do it properly when I know I'm not going to run into any trouble with the motor. We're down here in my backyard. Had a bit of rain last night, so the firewood I've got here might be a bit wet, so I've just started it up. I think if I get the fire big enough, it should dry a bit of the other wood out. We'll chuck the rod in, see if we can catch some food. I got the swag set up, ready for the night, and I haven't brought anything down. It's got to be fish or nothing. Well, that's the plan anyway, so I haven't caught anything yet, but we'll keep trying. If not, I'll keep going until tomorrow morning. Hopefully I can catch something and just cook it on the fire. That's the plan anyway, so I'll take you for a bit of a tour down the bottom here of my place. It is in a bloody mess, but I'll go through that with you in a minute. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on getting this fire up and going, and it must be nearly time for a little glass of scared of the dark medicine. And just coming into winter, so most of those willows will have the leaves gone, I would think, in the next couple of weeks. Just going to miss the sunset. She's gone behind those clouds. Bit of a funny day today. That's looking straight out back towards Adelaide, so that's the wind's coming from that way today, which is a westerly, northwesterly. Usually the wind comes southwesterly and makes the river here a bit rough, but she's a bit of a funny wind today. But I'm a little bit protected here with the bamboos. Got the fire going good here. Haven't caught a fish yet, but I have found a can of Tommy Piper that was in the tinny, so we'll see what happens. If no fish, I think we're going to have another attempt at some Tommy Piper braised steak and onion, and maybe this time I might loosen the lid so it doesn't blow up in our face. The sunset actually looks better in the GoPro than it does in real life. It shows the sun reflecting off the clouds a bit better. Well guys, the fishing hadn't been going too flash hot as usual, but I'm not going to stop. I'll try again tomorrow. I'm not going to finish this video until I catch a fish and put it on the fire. I don't care what it is. Might be a Murray marlin. Hopefully we can get a callop. So to keep the video going for tonight, I've found in the tinny, which I had ready for the tinny trip, a Tommy Piper. We've put it down there in the fire. Now, after a few lessons from the video a few weeks back when we didn't loosen the lid and it blew up all over Billy and me, we've now loosened the lid, and I might take it out a bit earlier. So it's going to be some sort of a feed anyway. But I want to get this video going because it's about a year since I started my houseboat trip and crossed the lakes, and I've done a video every Wednesday ever since then, and I want to keep them coming, so that's why I'm sneaking this one in down the bottom of my place. But next week I'm definitely going away unless something pops up, but I want to get away. Not too sure where I'm going yet. I'm sort of half thinking it might be Kingston on Murray, camp there, then maybe up to Lake Bonnie at Barmera, but we'll see what happens. But definitely want to get away for a couple of days. But for now, we're going to sit back here, try and catch a fish in the morning when I wake up. But for now, we're going to be doing Tommy Piper braised steak and onions. Rightio, time to get the Tommy Piper out with me stick, if I can get it through the hole. Stick it up here on the table. I'll try and get that lid off, and if I can sit that there and give you a bit of light. Oh, she's a bit hot. We'll be right. Shit. Didn't blow it up this time. Oh. Alright, I don't know how I'm going to do this this with the camera. I should have my head cam on. I'll be back to you in a minute. Okay, there we go. We got the lid off. We'll give her a stir up. Got the camera and the phone in one hand. See if it's warm. Ooh, it's hot. That's good. Rightio. Time for a feed. Right, get the torch out. There we go. What better meal? Glass is scared of the dark medicine. I've even got a flash glass tonight. And a bit of Tommy Piper. Braised steak and onions. Well, just starting to get a bit dark here, guys. Haven't got any other lights, so we'll get this food review done. Fires are going beautiful. So that braised steak and onion, Tommy Piper braised steak and onion, was bloody beautiful. I've got to be a bit realistic with my scores. Anything over a 6 is pretty good, so that was very nice. 6.8. That's my review. Fire's looking good this morning. I'm just going to shoot up in the quad and go and pick up the drone. There were some farmers over there in the irrigated fields putting some crop in yesterday, or seeding. I can hear a heap of cows out there mooing. Don't usually hear that, so they must be getting moved. Haven't caught a fish yet, but we'll hop on the quad and head up the hill and show you my hairy ride getting back up to the house. Okay, here we go. First bit's usually okay. It's the little sharp right hand turn up the top. You've got to be a bit careful. Bit easy going back down. Just let the gears work. Hardly need any brakes. Old motorbike, first motorbike we ever had on the farm. Sneak into the neighbour's place here for this part of the track. Could do with a bit of work here to tidy this bit up, make it not quite so steep. See a couple of tractors out there, but doesn't look like they're working. We'll check it out with the drone in a minute.
I can't move on till I let go.
Okay guys, I think I got a bite. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, hang on. There's a few rocks down there. I think I got it out. Come on. Oh, bloody dirty little Murray marlin. Get out of there. Okay, I was just down the back there, and then this fell over, so I don't know if I got a fish or whether the wind blew it over. Oh, we got something on there. Come on. Well, this feels a better size one. I was about to cook the other one up. Oh, this is a bigger one. Murray Marlin. And I'll get him up without breaking it. Come on, lift him. Oh shit, he's heavy, bugger. Hang on. Alright, let's get him up here. Come on, yes. Went to all the trouble of killing the other one and gutting it. And now this one's a lot better one. I'll dong him on the head. I won't show you any of that because last time I did the how to fillet a carp, which is still up, I had a couple of greenies come on and have a go at me. So I'll kill it all and then we'll gut it, and then we're just going to cook it in its scales, and then we should be able to just peel those back. And this little belly part just in the, oh shit, scared the shit out of me. That little belly part just down from there down into there, no bones, so the skin should peel back. Put a bit of salt on there, she'll be beautiful. So there we go guys, I've got the carp in the coals. I'm definitely going to give it a little bit less time than I did the fish in the tractor exhaust manifold. Okay guys, here comes the big test. So we get the skin off. Got a bit of a hole in it there. This is the bit I want. Well, that's coming off alright. Okay, so this is the bit you want, the belly bit down here. Have a bit of coal in that bit by the looks of it. It has been gutted, so I gutted it first. So we're not eating any of that red meat, just that little belly section down there. We'll chuck a little bit of salt on there. Give her a bit of taste. We'll get the fork out. We might just cut it just down here so we're just out of the bones. I know it's not much, but at least you know you're not getting any bones. That goes straight down to the ribs there. My mouth's watering. There you go. You'll just see some rib bones there. There is nothing wrong with that. Don't get much of a feed, but no bones at all. Okay, better give it a score. Does look a bit ugly, but that doesn't matter. If you're out in the bush and you're hungry, you're going to eat that. 6.1. That's my review.